Right guys, just like to say before we get into today's video, I do have a premium trading Discord. Pretty much, if you don't know what that is, I'll put it on the screen now. But in short, you pretty much get daily investments, daily sniping filters, mass bidding filters, all that kind of stuff from 7+, literally very, very good FIFA traders. So obviously you're going to be making millions of coins, which is a big dub. If that does sound interesting to you, which it does to me, to be honest, all you need to do to buy it is go down into the description, click the buy premium link, and then obviously it'll take you to the site. You pick your membership. It costs £8 a month or $10. And then the main thing you need to do once you've brought it is join the Discord benefit on the Patreon, because there will be no tips or anything going on the Patreon website. It'll go straight to the Discord, and once you've done that, you'll be in, you'll be making coins. And yeah, if you do join, I appreciate it. And yeah, let's get into today's video. Right boys, if you're looking to buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, make sure to head over to U4GM. A link will be in the description, and purchase yourself some FIFA coins from there. Also use code KING at checkout for 8% off on the Halloween special. Right boys, before we do get into today's video, just like to say, this obviously is going to be a little bit of a different video today. Obviously I normally do sniping filters, but we are doing an investment video today, so it'd be very much appreciated if you did drop a like. Obviously if you do want me to do this more often, and a comment as well. But yeah, let's jump into today's video though. So it's going to be a marquee matchup investment video. So pretty much we've got like 6 teams or so. Obviously it is a prediction, so these aren't guaranteed to come out, but I mean they're most probably likely going to come out. But we're going to look at obviously a few nations. So the first 2 nations are going to be England versus Italy. So we're going to obviously have a look at gold common English players, and obviously some different players that obviously, you know, you could just go for all of these if you want, or you can obviously pick some of the players I'm going to pick out for you that normally go a lot more expensive than others. So obviously these, how much are these at the moment? So 450. I mean, you can pick these up easily at 450, but obviously, you know, you don't really want to be buying them. You want to bid on them because you can pick them up for a hell of a lot cheaper. And yeah, I mean, look, you can literally pick these up for 300 easily. It is literally zero risk investment. But yeah, I'm going to show you a few different players, so you can do this. I would expect these, if they are needed, to go at least over 1k. And obviously, you know, you can literally pick them up for 300 coins easily right now. But I'm going to show you a few players. So we're going to look at the first player, which is going to be Lingard. So normally he's about I mean, he's probably about 600 coins or so. So yeah, he's about 600. So pretty much Lingard, whenever he is needed in an SBC, especially, I don't know why, the position cam just seemed to go really expensive. So Lingard normally, if he's needed, goes to about 1.6, you know, sometimes even 2k as well. So obviously I know you can pick them up for 300 coins or so, but you know, if you spend a few extra 100 coins on Lingard, there is a lot more profit to be made. And I mean, you could probably still pick him up for 350. There's literally not a single bid. Obviously you've got to wait a lot longer, but I mean, it's up to you. You can if you want, but yeah, I mean, it is obviously a pretty nice investment, especially he will go a lot more than others, which is what we want. But there's also another player who we do have, is Jared Bowen, who is probably about 600 coins as well, but a little bit cheaper. But he also has the same pattern. I've looked at his graphs and stuff, and they're pretty much identical to Jesse Lingard, where he literally stays about 600. When he's needed, he pops up to at least 1.5k or more. And obviously, you can do the exact same with Lingard here. You know, just pick them up on bids. I mean, there's hardly going to be any bids, but obviously, you know, if you do want to bid them, I'd probably recommend 7 PM onwards, just because there's a lot more in the market and you're probably able to pick up a lot more as well. But yeah, like I say, if you're going to sell these as well, you probably sell them as soon as marquee matchups comes out, as soon as they're needed, which obviously it comes out at 6 PM on Thursday. So you want to probably sell them about 7 PM on Thursday. But yeah, that is just going to wrap up the English players. So we're going to look at some Italian players also, which, I mean, they're probably going to be around about the same price. They're all obviously pretty cheap at the moment, about 450 on buy now. But like I was saying, you can pick these up easily for 350 or probably below on bid as well, which is obviously a lot better. But yeah, there you go. But I want to quickly show you one player in this that normally goes for quite a bit more, especially, like I keep saying, when they're needed, they do generally go a lot more, which is Baragi, or Barahi, however you say his name, left back. But yeah, I mean, obviously, some of the players I've picked up are a little bit more expensive, but that's just because, obviously, they do also sell for a lot more when they're needed. But yeah, like I was saying with the Lingard and Bowen, you want to be picking these up. I mean, probably say 550 on snipe, or you can try go maybe 450, maybe even 350 on bid. Obviously, I think the reason why they do go for a lot more is because the supply's a lot less, which obviously, as you can see, it's literally 2 pages and you're already at an hour, which is the only bad thing. But yeah, you can literally pick these on snipe all day long for 500 or below. And trust me, I probably reckon this guy's going to go probably 1.5k plus if it is Italy. If you are required an Italy player in obviously the marquee matchups, which you probably will, because I mean it's quite a big game. But yeah, we're going to look at the other 2 nations now though, which is Spain versus I think Norway, but Norway don't really have any good players for you to obviously pick up and make a lot of profit. So we're just going to look at Spain at the moment. Obviously gold commons for me are the best things to pick up for marquee matchups. So gold rares don't really change in price. Obviously sometimes they do, but gold commons generally change a hell of a lot more. So you can obviously pick whichever one. If you just want to pick load of random ones up at once, you can do, but I'm going to show you a few, or probably I think 2 players maybe that obviously will go for a little bit more. So we're going to look at one player, which is Pablo Fornals. Where is he? Pablo Fornals. Okay, 79 rated. So Pablo Fornals is obviously, I mean, they're all about 600 coins, the ones that normally go a lot more, which he's also a cam as well. Like I keep saying, these cams in the Premier League just absolutely fly in price. And obviously, if you can try and pick Fornals, we'll probably say 500 or below. That's obviously pretty decent. Obviously, bidding is the best way probably to do that. But like I say, he's got the same kind of pattern as Lingard. There's a lot of cams that just seem to have the same patterns with Lingard and stuff, and obviously Fornals is one of them as well. So I'd probably normally say the Spanish gold commons will, if they are needed, will probably go about a K or a little bit higher. With Fornals will probably go 1.5 or higher, especially if he is required. Right, boys, sorry about that. My recording did just cut out randomly. So what I was saying, or I can't remember to be honest, but the last 2 nations are French and Netherlands. So we're going to look at France, because Netherlands don't really have much in this bit that obviously change a lot in price. But pretty much it's like the same pattern with all the others. They're all obviously going to probably change to maybe 1k or above. So you want to try and get them as cheap as possible. Probably say 350 or below. And as you can see here, there's literally not a single bid on any of these, which I can obviously pick all of these up easily. But I do want to quickly look at one player, which his name is Blas, I think it is. And he's also got like the same kind of pattern as Fornals and Lingard and all the others I've shown you. And he's about 600 as well. So all these players obviously change a lot more in price. Obviously, most of these French players, English, Italian, they're all going to go to probably say about a K. But the ones I've shown specifically will probably go a little bit more, just because I don't know why. I generally don't know why it is. It's just they just seem to go a lot more. They probably have better links or something. I don't know, but they do generally seem to go a lot more. So you want to probably try and get in for about 500 or below on bid, probably, just because it's a lot easier and you can probably pick up a lot more. But yeah, I think that is probably going to wrap up today's video though. So if you did obviously find any investments helpful, and obviously if you do want to sell them, the best time is to, like I said, I think in the video, is probably about 7 p.m. on Thursday. Obviously, hopefully most of these are needed. Do make sure you do spread your investments out as well. Don't just go all in on one, or you can if you want, but I probably don't recommend it, because if one of them isn't required, then the other 2 might be. Where if you go all in on one of them and it's not in, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, like I say, if you can get them as low as possible, 350, 400, they are obviously going to be a lot better, so you don't lose any coins. But yeah, like I say, if you did find any of these investments helpful or enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and if you want to get yourself in the Discord, boys, link in the description, and you'll get all these investments obviously before they come out on YouTube and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.